Nike, a company that has dominated the sneaker and sportswear industry for decades, from Michael Jordan's legendary sneaker to cutting-edge innovations in performance gear, Nike has built an empire that transcends athletics. But recently, and shockingly, the company has been struggling, and it's bad. Sales are dropping, consumers are losing interest, and even the product quality is being questioned. Today, we'll break down Nike's biggest challenges, analyze what's holding the brand back, and explore the 5 key strategies and a blueprint that it must follow in order to reclaim its dominance in the sportswear industry. Nike isn't just facing a small setback, it's experiencing one of its biggest challenges in years. In its most recent quarter, the revenue dropped by 11.5%, marking its steepest fall in nearly 5 years. The earnings per share also declined sharply to 29 cents from 77 cents just a year earlier, a major red flag for investors. As a result, Nike's stock has taken a huge hit, and Wall Street analysts have started questioning the brand's ability to remain relevant and to maintain a stronghold on the market. Beyond financials, it's even worse. The company is losing its grip on consumers. Foot traffic in stores is down 11%, and Nike's app downloads have fallen by 35%, signaling a major decline in consumer interest. A big part of Nike's success has been its ability to build hype around new sneaker releases, but even that formula isn't working as well anymore. The company is also struggling in one of its most important markets, China. Sales in the region fell by 17% during the holiday season quarter, as Chinese consumers increasingly favor local brands like Li-Ning and Anta. Nike used to dominate in China, but in recent years, shifting consumer preferences, nationalistic sentiment, and a stronger push by domestic competitors have really weakened Nike's position. But all of this is happening at the same time with rising tariffs on imports from China and Mexico. Because of these tariffs, Nike's profit margins are actually going down because the manufacturing costs are going up, and Nike has been forced to make tough pricing decisions, either risk raising prices and losing consumers, or really absorbing the costs and trying to take a hit on profitability. And then there's the whole issue of quality control. Nike's recent rollout of the MLB uniforms has been a disaster, with players and fans criticizing everything from the fabric to the fit. The new designs were meant to be a showcase of Nike's cutting-edge technology, but instead, they've become a symbol of how the brand is losing its attention to detail and quality assurance. Can Nike turn things around? Absolutely, but there needs to be 5 key changes that it needs to make. The first is optimization. Nike needs to optimize costs while continuing to invest in innovation. Right now, the company is in a tricky position. The costs are rising, but cutting back on research and development would hurt its long-term growth prospects. Nike should look to streamline its supply chain, try to find ways to increase efficiency in production, and focus on more high-margin products. Nike also needs to adjust its pricing strategy. Even though premium pricing has been a key part of its brand image, competitors like Adidas, New Balance, and even smaller startups are offering higher quality alternatives at competitive prices. If Nike prices itself too high, it risks alienating consumers. Second, Nike really needs to focus on reigniting consumer demand. Nike's greatest strength has always been its ability to capture cultural moments and turn them into powerful marketing campaigns. But lately, the brand has lost some of that magic. To bring customers back, Nike must double down on its brand, storytelling, and creating more significant in-store and online experiences. This is to ensure that every product launch feels like more than an event. It feels like a moment. Nike also needs to reinvest in athletic partnerships. I feel that Nike has become more of a fashion brand, but it needs to go back to its core roots of becoming a sport brand. While it has major endorsements with stars like LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, younger audiences crave authenticity and relatable, fresh new faces. Tapping into the next generation of athletes, esports competitors, and social media influencers could help Nike regain cultural relevance amongst its demographic and target markets. Third, Nike's struggles in China aren't just about declining sales. They reflect a worldwide fundamental shift in consumer preferences. In order to win back the Chinese market, Nike must go beyond traditional marketing and embrace more localized strategies, collaborating with influencers, athletes, and designers. They need to really create product lines tailored to local fashion trends and expand its presence on key platforms like WeChat, Douyin, and Alibaba. Nike needs to reestablish trust with its consumers, which seems to be a growing trend amongst some of the bigger brands, that they've really told stories and focused on brand identities. And this has really led to Nike's downfall, in my opinion. They've really shifted away from its core product and core mission, values, and purpose. The next step is that Nike needs to really focus on cutting-edge performance gear. Missteps like its MLB jersey controversy have damaged their reputation. A solution? A renewed focus on quality control and innovation. They shouldn't just prioritize on fixing product issues, but they should lead the industry in sneaker technology, smart footwear, and even new products like self-lacing sneakers and high-performance running shoes. And finally, Nike's most successful campaigns have always been more than just shoes. They've been about inspiration, culture, and identity. In order to regain its former glory, Nike must reignite that emotional connection with consumers, doubling down on more grassroots initiatives, youth sports sponsorships, fitness programs, and more diversity-focused campaigns could really improve Nike's brand image and consumer sentiment. Other possibilities include more customization options, like letting consumers design their own sneakers could drive engagement and loyalty. Social media also plays a role here. Instead of simply pushing out product promotions, the brand should create more interactive content, behind-the-scenes stories, and athlete-driven narratives that resonate with consumers on a deeper level. So will these 5 key solutions fix Nike's issues? Nike's still a global powerhouse, but even the biggest brands can fall if they don't evolve. The sportswear industry is changing fast, and if Nike doesn't adapt, it risks being overtaken by newer, more agile competitors. Things like doubling down on innovation, stronger connections with its consumers, and redefining its strategy to include more engaging, interactive social media content will allow Nike to overcome these challenges and come back even stronger than ever. What do you think? Will Nike bounce back, or is its dominance fading for good? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed the content, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video from BizOne. Thank you very much.